One sunny morning in ancient Corinth, the most powerful man in the world walked up to a homeless beggar living in a wine barrel. The powerful man was Alexander the Great. He had conquered the known world. He was covered in gold and surrounded by guards. The beggar was Diogenes. He owned nothing but the rags on his back. He was dirty, he was rude, and he was known as the dog. Alexander looked down at him and asked, "I am Alexander the Great. Ask of me anything you wish, and I shall grant it." The crowd held its breath. Would he ask for gold, a palace, power? Diogenes lazily looked up, squinted his eyes, and said, "Yes, stand out of my sun. You are blocking my light." Alexander was stunned. His soldiers reached for their swords to kill this insolent beggar, but Alexander stopped them. He laughed and said, "If I were not Alexander, I would wish to be Diogenes." This moment captures the essence of the most dangerous philosopher who ever lived. He taught us the ultimate superpower, the art of not caring. We live in a world of anxiety, people-pleasing, and fear of judgment. Diogenes is the antidote. Today, we break the chains of society. Here are 7 lessons from Diogenes the Cynic on how to stop caring what others think and live with absolute freedom. Welcome to Aurelius Minds. Lesson number 1, the art of shamelessness. Why are you afraid? Why do you hesitate to speak your mind? Why do you buy clothes you can't afford? Because of one word, shame. Society uses shame to control you. Don't do that. People will look. Don't say that. People will judge. Diogenes realized that shame is a trap. He decided to live with 0 shame. He ate in the marketplace, which was considered taboo. He slept on the streets. He mocked politicians to their faces. He taught that an act is natural. It cannot be shameful. Eating is natural. Sleeping is natural. Why hide it? You don't have to live in a barrel, but you must stop apologizing for your existence. Stop filtering your personality to fit into someone else's box. The moment you stop fearing embarrassment, you become untouchable. When you have no shame, society loses its leverage over you. Lesson number 2, own nothing, owe nothing. Diogenes believed that we do not own things, things own us. One day he was sitting by a river, preparing to drink water from his wooden cup, one of his only possessions. Then he saw a peasant boy run to the river, cup his hands, and drink water directly from the stream. Diogenes immediately threw his wooden cup away. He shouted, "A child has beaten me in simplicity." This is extreme, but the lesson is profound. Every possession you have is a burden. Every luxury you crave is a chain. You worry about your car scratches, your phone screen, your expensive shoes. You are a slave to objects. The fewer needs you have, the freer you are. If you can be happy just with sunlight and water, no one can ever steal your happiness. Freedom is not having more, it is needing less. Lesson number 3, training for misfortune. People often saw Diogenes doing strange things. In the freezing winter, he would embrace snow-covered statues. In the summer, he would roll in hot sand. Once, he was seen begging for money from a stone statue. A passerby asked, "Diogenes, why are you begging from a stone? It cannot give you anything." Diogenes replied, "I am practicing being rejected." This is a powerful psychological tool. We are terrified of rejection. We are terrified of hearing the word no. So we don't ask for the raise. We don't approach the person we like. We don't take the risk. Diogenes trained his mind to be callous to rejection. Go out and get rejected. Ask for a discount you won't get.
Speak up when you know they will disagree. When you realize that rejection cannot physically hurt you, you become fearless. Lesson number 4, the daylight lantern. One of the most famous images of Diogenes is him walking through the crowded streets of Athens in bright daylight, holding a lit lantern up to people's faces. When they asked what he was doing, he replied, "I am just looking for a human." He didn't mean biological humans, he meant authentic humans. He saw everyone around him as zombies, mindlessly following customs, obsessed with money, faking their personalities. They were not humans, they were sheep. Look at the modern world. Look at social media. Everyone is copying everyone else. Everyone is wearing a mask. Diogenes challenges you to be a real human, to be authentic, to be honest, even if it makes you weird, even if you are the only one. Do not extinguish your light just because the world is dark. Lesson number 5, treat the king like a beggar. When Alexander said, "If I were not Alexander, I would want to be Diogenes," do you know what Diogenes replied? He said, "If I were not Diogenes, I would also want to be Diogenes." He did not look up to the king. He did not look down on the beggar. He saw them as the same, pieces of flesh and bone that would eventually rot. We give too much power to VIPs. We get nervous around bosses, celebrities, or rich people. We seek their validation. Stop it. They are just people. They use the toilet just like you. They have fears just like you. Never put anyone on a pedestal. Treat everyone with the same level of raw honesty. If you can tell a king to get out of your son, you can tell your boss the truth. Lesson number 6, bite the fakes. Diogenes was called the dog. Cynic comes from the Greek word for dog. He embraced this title. He said, "I am a dog. I fawn on those who give me anything. I yelp at those who refuse, and I set my teeth into rascals." In a polite society, we are taught to be nice to fake people. We smile at liars. We tolerate manipulators. Diogenes says, bite them, not physically, but with your truth. If someone is being fake, expose them. If someone is talking nonsense, walk away. Do not tolerate bullshit in your life. Be fiercely protective of your circle. If you act like a nice sheep, you will be eaten by wolves. If you act like a guard dog, the wolves will respect you. Lesson number 7, live according to nature. Diogenes observed a mouse running across the floor. He noticed the mouse didn't look for a quiet place to sleep. It wasn't afraid of the dark. It didn't desire luxury food. He realized the mouse was happier than the rich men of Athens. We have complicated our lives with civilization. We worry about fashion trends, career ladders, and political correctness. We are stressed because we are living unnatural lives. Return to nature. Spend time in the sun. Eat simple food. Move your body. Sleep when you are tired. The closer you are to nature, the further you are from anxiety. You are an animal, not a machine. Honor your biology, not your society. Diogenes died as he lived, holding his breath, or perhaps from eating a raw octopus, or from a dog bite. No one knows for sure, but he died free. He left instructions to throw his body over the city walls for the beasts to eat. He did not care about a fancy funeral. He knew he was already gone. You do not have to live in a tub to learn from him. You just have to realize that the cage you are living in is unlocked. The door is open. You can walk out anytime. Stop caring. Start living. If you are ready to stand in your own sun, subscribe to Aurelius Minds. Be dangerous.